Hello 7th graders, welcome to English class. Children, today we will study story writing, how to write a short story. Story is a narration of a set of fictitious event used to convey a message. That event may or may not be based on a real story. Okay? The most important elements of a short story are plot. That means you have to plan the incidents before beginning and you have to put them in a logical sequence. Time and setting. Set the story in a certain time and place. Time and setting should be clear. Action. Action means you have to make the beginning as interesting and dramatic as possible and describe the action using the verbs in simple past, past continuous and past perfect tenses. That is the past tense only you have to use to describe your action. Fourth is characters. Now you have to introduce the characters also. You can use 3 or 4 characters to make the story more and more appealing. Fifth one is dialogues. Include dialogues to make the characters come alive and to express their views. You can use more and more adjective and adverb to make it more catchy. Adjectives and adverbs. Now let's see the format of a story writing. Its format is very simple. First of all, you have to give the title of the story. The title should be very attractive and catchy. That should convey the whole idea of the story, that what you want to write about. This title carries marks, so don't forget to write a title or heading. And you have, as I told you, that you have to write the story in past tense. Next come the main body of the story. You can write the story in 3 to 4 paragraphs. The word limit is about 150 to 200 words. Now try to be as imaginative as possible. Follow the sequence and don't go out of logic. Now you have to, first of all, you have to give the beginning of the story. The beginning sets up the action. It gives a background of the story or builds a setting in a way that catches the reader's attention. It should be very attractive so that the reader is immediately caught by the content. Second, the middle paragraph. The middle develops the action, introduces an element of conflict. Conflict means a conspiracy that can be, and arouses readers' interest further. The end is the climax of the entire narrative and brings it to a close in a total unexpected manner. That means the element of surprise should be there in your story. Surprise, suspense. Okay? Now story can be asked in 2 ways. Either you can be given some hints and you have to frame out the story from those hints, or the beginning lines of the story can be given and then you have to think and plot the story. Let's do one story. It's at page 184 of your BBC. Let's do it now. The question is, use the situation given below to develop a short story around it in about 120 to 150 words. Feel free to add characters, events and dialogues as you like, but make sure the story has a beginning, a middle and an ending. As I told you, beginning, middle and ending. Give your story a suitable title. Situation. Refused admission by a school, a boy begins to study on his own. Years later, he buys the school that refused him admission. What happened in between? Okay, now you're given a situation and then you have to frame out a story. Let's do it. First of all, you will give the title of story. Let it be An Incredulous Life. Incredulous means that is something unbelievable. Okay. Now let's start with the beginning of the story. Rajan stood firm facing the imposing facade. Facade means that is the front of the building of the school that he owned. As his eyes rolled all over his magnificent place, his memories rolled back to the day when he had come here, requesting the authorities to grant him admission. The words, "No, no, no," Go back. How could you even think that you could study here? Now, see, in the first paragraph itself, we have added the dialogue form. You have to add at least 3 dialogue form to make your story more appealing. This place is not for people like you. Go away and never come back. The dialogue ends here. See, still resounded clearly. These words still resound in his mind. He smiled to himself just when Mr. Chatterjee, principal, came. He asked, thinking something pleasant, Mr. Rajan? Not really, came the answer. Now see, again this is the dialogue form, reported speech. Then why the smile? Mr. Chatterjee, at times life offers such challenges that seem impossible. But times do change as they have changed for me. Me refers to the owner of the school now. Now this is the middle paragraph that is starting with an action. Looking at the confused expression on Mr. Chatterjee's face, Rajan said, I had come to the school about 20 years ago to seek admission. Now he is memorizing his past when he came to take admission in that school. But I was denied because I could not afford to pay the fee. I was deeply hurt by the manner in which I was refused, and I vowed to prove my worth. I worked extremely hard and began to study on my own. It was a long and arduous journey. Arduous means difficult journey, but I did not give up. My efforts were noticed by a generous benefactor who helped me to set up the publication business, where I made a fortune. My skill and wealth made me so competent that today I own this place. Now Rajan is narrating his story, how he became successful in his life, although he was very poor in his childhood. Now see the last, the ending, the climax of the story. Mr. Chatterjee listened to this incredulous success of Rajan. Incredulous means unbelievable. It was indeed an amazing life of grit and determination that inspired all those who give up in the face of difficulties. Now children, you can see in this story writing, number of adverbs and adjectives are used. For example, confused, deeply, extremely, generous, incredulous, amazing, just to make the story more and more interesting. Okay, I hope the story writing is clear to you. You can take the screenshot of these. You will also be given PDF of the story writing, and then you solve your assignment. Thank you children, and have a nice day.